Alright, so I just got back from Yamaha and I've just picked up an Akrapovic carbon system for the MT-07. So hopefully I'll just show you guys how to install it and you'll see a before and after sound test. Okay, so I'm not going to show myself undoing every single screw, but I'll show you what needs to be done. So we're going to start off with taking this piece off, that and that. So it doesn't feel like it wants to come off, but you just pull it, give it a bit of force at the bottom and it just comes right off. Now you want to undo these two Allen keys and this big bolt right here. Okay, so this nut was unbelievably tight. I don't have things on here to put on a stand, and I don't have someone to hold the bike, so I had to use an impact gun to get it off. But if you manage to get it off, then you just slide this thing off and put it to the side. Now just down underneath right here, just want to unscrew this O2 sensor. Just let that dangle free once it's off, and then we're going to move up to unbolting the headers. It's just 2 bolts on each side. Okay, then got 2 little bolts in there. 1, 2, those center ones, right in that gap. Then around the left side, right under here, under the chain, that big one right there. And then the whole thing should just come right off. Okay, so I didn't record it, but when I was pulling the stock exhaust out, those little, like I think they're copper gaskets fell out, so I just put a little bit of grease on it and put them back in just so that they stay. And now I'm going to set up the new pipes. So the O2 sensor doesn't actually fit into this hole, so you get given this little piece. If it will focus. And so I'm just going to put this in here. Now we're just going to go ahead and put the headers on using the stock nuts. Now once the headers are bolted up, we can just go ahead and put the O2 sensor back on. And for this, to not twist the wire, it's a good idea to work out how much it has to thread in and twist it the other way before you start threading in, so that there's like no pull on the wire once it's all tightened up. Alright, so now I've got this bracket which slots with those 3 holes perfectly behind this, with the big nut and the 2 Allen key screws that we put in before. So you slide this in behind it and then do those 3 up. Okay, next you want to slide this little press nut on exactly like that. If we can get focus. Just like that. Cool, so then you just want to slide the next piece on. This piece, slide it on all the way, and you should see that that piece will line up perfectly with the hole over there. There we go. And then we've got to put 2 of these springs from there to there and underneath. And I've got a special tool to do this. If you don't, you're just going to have to send it with an Allen key or something. Also, I forgot to mention, I just put this stuff around on the outside of the pipe that goes on the inside, just to make a bit of a seal. Now just around to the other side of the bike. Grab this long bolt back that we took off earlier, and it's gonna go in there, into that little washer thread thing that we slid on that pipe. Okay, I didn't record the last part, but it was super easy, so it's all on there. Just slide the tailpipe on, put some more of that stuff in there, just for a seal. Again, 2 more springs. This, just pull it apart when you slide it on, so you don't scratch anything. And then they both go, oops, get both of the carbon bits of the clamp go on the outside of the metal clamp. And then you just use this bolt nut and 2 washers that they give you, and you're good. I already took the baffle out, so I'll show you guys a before and after sound clip.